This is the universal pattern of forward movement when we're sprinting. This is Coach Bam with another movement breakdown. Today we're taking a look at 3 athletes as they are sprinting up the Red Rocks Stadium stairs. So let's take a look at the video.
Go Charlie! Go Charlie! Go Bruce!
If we look a little bit closer and in slow motion, we see some really cool movement that I want to share with you today. We get this frame where all the athletes are about the same position in their gait cycle, which is really cool. And I want you to notice that all 3 of them have their head over their foot. So the head is not in the midline of their body. Let me show you where the midline of their body is. Midline of their body is right there, right here, and hers right there. So see how all of their heads are on the right side of that midline, and it's because their head is over their foot. Now when the head is over the foot, that balances us on a single leg so that we can use our foot and our hip to generate a ton of power, even our lat on that side, to propel us to the next step. And this loading shape kind of creates this S spiral. This is something I look for when I'm looking at good and high level athletics, is this little spiral that we see, this little wiggle, and this is all on that side. Notice how their arm actions too, all of their arm actions are about going in the same direction, doing the same exact thing. So 3 athletes, we got a female and then 2 males right here, but they're doing the same movement mechanics, which is absolutely incredible, because what this tells us is that there is a natural or universal pattern for how the human body propels itself forward, sprinting, running, climbing up the stairs. And so they go over to their left side, and it's the same story. We got our midline. Now the head is on the other side of that midline. And then we have the big loading shape where the knee is to the outside, the knee is starting to look over. Notice how this athlete is landing in more of that valgus form, but watch as we go frame by frame how it starts to open up. Boom, and then she finally hits that shape, just like that. All right, so they all go through these same shapes, so let's just scrub it to see. This is the universal pattern of forward movement when we're sprinting. So not all the same body types, but the same pattern emerges. The same arm swing, the same head tracking movement, the same hip loading, the same general shapes that we see over and over again, especially this really nice wiggle shape. The shape that we condense all of our power into, it gets smaller, it gets more wavy, and then we explode and we go from one side to the other side. In this shape, we can see how much rotation that's happening just by looking at the bony landmarks. So we can see the knee and the chest is pointing out, knee, chest pointing out, knee and chest is pointing out to their right. And then as we go over to the left, boom, the knees and everything will start to now point in the opposite direction. So we go from one loading pattern and whip it over to the next one. Notice how the arrows are at angles. The arrows are not pointed in straight lines, so they're not doing high elbows and high knees to get up the stairs. Instead, they're using a lot of lateral movement, rotary movement, creating a ton of torque and just flying up these staircases. So there is a universal pattern of human movement, especially locomotion. If you have this pattern in your body, that's awesome. It's because not only is it the most efficient, but it's also the most powerful. And if you don't have this movement, then you want to look at this a lot and you want to start to train it. And you want to see why you have mobility or strength restrictions that are making it hard for you to access this. Once you get access to it, your efficiency, your power, and your durability is going to skyrocket through the roof.